Kitty Mew Mew Prime Time!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class, Leo Prime. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have some lovely, very lovely artwork of Leo Prime in his Beast Mode Legacy Evolution. He is a Voyager class of Voyager, Voyager Class A, Class A, Head on a Class A Voyager Transformers. On the side of the box, we get some more lovely, lovely artwork here. And the cool thing you can do, and they did this in our previous lines also, is that if you have a Autobot box and a Decepticon box, you can put them together, and it does make one full image there, which is quite cool. I do quite dig that. But again, on the side, we have Leo Prime. Lovely, lovely artwork. Up top, Legacy Evolution. QR code, you want to scan it, go ahead, free scan on me. You're welcome. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, Evo Fusion, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Leo Prime, another Beastie Boy in our midst, and here he is in his robot mode, and I think it looks quite good in my opinion. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at those Leo abs, but at that Leo noggin. There's the Leo noggin. The very nicely done head sculpt there. Nice silver for the mouth plate. You have some gold in the eyes. You got some silver here as well. Silver for the head crest. So overall a nice primey head sculpt. I got the Maximal symbol right there on the chest. Some blue on this side. Get some silver for the abs. And you get some gold in there, as well as some blue on the crotch, some blue on the hands. Of course, you have the big old lion shoulder pads, which aren't too bad. You got the red for the knees. You got some gunmetal gray and blue. Some nice gold for the claws. And move up the back. Got the Leo booty. A little bit of a backpack here, but all in all, not too bad. Of course, you have the lion legs just kind of hanging off his forearms, but that just seems to be par for the course with Leo Prime. It's just the way it is. But overall, not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly. Can look up a little bit, look down slightly. Head can do a full 360. The arms can do a full 360. Of course, the shoulder pads will kind of get in the way, but it can do a full 360. Can move in and out. You got bicep rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You don't have anything at the wrists, unfortunately. These bits you can kind of wiggle around. You can do what you want, I guess. You do have waist rotation. The legs can move forward, that far, back, about that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. Got 90 degrees of bend there onto the knee. You also have rotation here, although once you get to a certain point, it looks kind of odd, but, you know, that can rotate if you needed to. The feet cannot move up and down. You can move the heel spur down if you need to for supporting any posing, and you do have a lot of ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, you do get two sets of blasters. You get this pair right here, and you also get this pair right here. They're very basic designs, not a whole lot to them, but there is quite a few things you can do with these blasters if you wish. Now, one thing we can do is we can kind of arm up his shoulder pad if you want to. This section of the mane does flip around like that, and you want to take these blasters that have the post, and they will go into these ports right here, like so, and like so. You can have that going on, and then you take these blasters that have the tabs, and there are slots here on the sides of the main. Right, you can plug that in, and plug that in, and just have a big old armored shoulder pad. Hey, things you can do if you want to do it. If you want to, you can also store all this stuff. Obviously, these will just flip away and store right in there, but you can also open up the backpack, and you have slots right in here. And you can tab these in to the backpack for storage. So you can just plug these in right here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy or lion squeezy, and you can have all that stored and tucked away in a nice neat little package. And of course you can use these as handheld weapons. You can take these that have the posts, you can plug them into his hands like so, and what you can do here is you can take these sections and flip them forward. You can take these that have the tab, you can plug these here also, so you can have that going on. You can plug that onto either side like so, and another thing you can do is you can take these legs here, you can flip out little claws, little battle claws, and this is what they call the Evo Fusion on the box, so you know, hey, it's considered its own special gimmick with its own name and everything. You can have like a cool little battle mode going on there for Prime, and of course these weapons are Bluish compatible. Yes, they are Bluish compatible. Yes, yes. So we can do here, we can move these out of the way. You can plug one in here. We'll get some multicolors. Get some multicolors going on here. It's you can oh no. Everything's going wrong now. Everything's going wrong. Things are no. You stay because it's normal. We have to do something not normal. You can't hold them up, but you know what? Might be a little too much blushing power for him, but we can still do. Hey, big old quadruple Leo. You know what? I'll work with it. I can work with it. And last thing we can do is we can open up this chest panel here, and we got that going on in there. Some nice detail. You got some silver, a little bit of metallic color in there, and that does look like it is Bluish compatible. You know what? I never thought to try until now. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Oh, it is. There you go. His nips will light our darkest hour. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Earthrise Prime. Here he is with Optimus Primal. Here he is with Cheetor. With Tigatron. I normally don't like comparing mainline to Masterpiece, but I don't have a lot of Leo Primes to work with here, so I gotta work with what I got. So here he is with the MP Leo Convoy, however you say it. And here he is with the Fudai model Leo Prime. Just so you can see how that works out, so there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, and I think it looks pretty good, but let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. Alright, so, first thing we need to do is we need to come right up here to the lion head and just extend that out a little bit like so. You want to come back here, you just want to kind of bring this little backpack section up, get that out of the way. You're going to take the shoulder pads and rotate them back, like that and like that. Once you have done that, you're going to take this entire assembly here and just rotate it so it is sitting like so. And we're just going to leave that hanging out like there for now. Now we're going to work at the front. So what you want to do here is you want to open up his chestial region. Just crack his chest open like so. You want to take his head, flip this down, and then this assembly right here, this whole section will pop out. You want to rotate it 180 and then bring it back up, and that will sit there just like that. Next thing you want to do is just bring this down. You want to bring his robot mode fists up like so. You want to take the arms, you want to rotate them 180 at the bicep. It also helps if you take this section here, bring that out. So rotate that around like so. Second verse is just like the first. So again, just rotate that down. Take that fist, bring that up, and just rotate the arm around the bicep. Again, flip this little bit of mane out, and bring that out like that. Once you've done that, what's going to happen here is you're going to take this entire assembly here with the chest panel and all. You're going to rotate it up. It helps also if you take these sections here with the beast mode legs and just kind of bring them down like that. So what's going to happen here is you're going to raise all this up, and you have a tab right there. It's going to go into a slot right here in the wrist. So you're just going to swing all that up, and this part can be a little bit tricky because sometimes it wants to kind of pop itself out, but it all just depends on how you have everything oriented, and you can just kind of straighten everything out and get it sitting the way it needs to in a little bit. So just bring both sides up. Just kind of get everything lined up, and again, just kind of try to get things tabbed into place. Try to get everything into place here. Now you're going to take the chest panels, and they're going to meet right here in the middle and connect like that. At this point, you can kind of get everything in place, get everything squozen, get everything sitting where it needs to be sitting. So you want things looking like that up in there. So once you've done that, you can take these, rotate them down. There's a tab that will go into that slot right in there. You probably want to hold this in place because usually while you're moving these around, you'll pop those wrists out. So just kind of get that into place like so. And of course that popped itself out. Again, we'll get everything situated. Bring that down, bring that back, and get that tapped in like so. There we go. Now we can get all this back situated. So again, it just depends on how you have like the lion head. There are joints in the lion head, so if you get everything seated just right, nothing should undo itself, in theory. Again, you kind of have to kind of play around with it. Make sure those fists stay tucked in like that. Once you've done that, you can bring these down, snap these down into place, and bring this down, and everything should be seated nice and snugly. And there you go. Once you've done that, you can take the paws here, rotate them around, again, hold things in place so they don't come untopped. And there we have the front of the lion done. So now to work on the hind legs, what you're going to do is rotate 180 at the waist. You want to bend the leg up at this upper joint right here. So it just helps if you just take this whole thing and just bend it up. It unthoops itself. Bring that up like that. Then rotate the paw around. Flip in that heel spur. Then you can just bring that leg down. And you got that side all done. Second verse just like the first. Just rotate that around. Just bring that up. Collapse it up like that. Rotate that paw around, bring in that heel spur, and bring that down like so. Once you've done that, take the tail and just swing that out. There is a tab slot connection right here for this panel. Bring that down, tab it in. Then you want to take this back panel here and just bring that down at an angle and just push it into place. And I'll just tab itself in right there on either side, like so. And knock things out of whack up here. How dare you! There we go. And once you've done that, you just take this back panel here, bring that down, push it down, and that'll snap itself into place. Get everything nice and squozen. Pray to the gods that everything stays in place. And there you go. There you have Leo Prime in his beast mode. I expected that. I totally expected that. But there he is in his beast mode. And it's a good looking beast mode. I think it looks quite nice. Now, as always, with beast formers, there's always going to be some robot mode bits kind of peeking out. It's kind of unavoidable, but hey, for the most part, I think it looks pretty good. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that Leo noggin. Oh, there's a Leo noggin. Nicely done. Although the eyes do look kind of dead since there's no like pupils or anything, but you know, it's fine. A little black there for the nose. Lots of nice detail here in the mane. Even got some like musculature going on here in the legs. Looks pretty good, pretty good. You do get a little bit of a fur texture here for the body. Looks pretty good. You got the tail there. Big old hind legs. Leo booty. Again, there's always going to be some robot mode bits hanging out. It's just the way it is. There's the top. There is the bottom. He slides like the lion should slide. Hooray for sliding lions. Question mark? And for comparison, here he is with Cheetor. And with Tigatron. And here he is with the Masterpiece. So you can see how that works out. So there you go. Now, as far as articulation inline mode goes, the mouth can open and close. The head itself cannot move in any way. Everything's pretty much locked in. Just this part of the front legs can move forward and back. You have rotation there as far as the hind leg goes. They can move forward and back a little bit, can move out, so you can take a Leo P. You can rotate. You got the two joints right there. Back paw can rotate as well. You got that ankle tiltage, and of course you have a tail that can move up and down if you need it to. And as far as the weapons go, you can have a battle mode going on here. We can just flip up this part of the main, which is a little hard to do. There we go. Get that part flipped out. Reveal those guns. Now, if you want, you can use those slots here for these blasters. If you wish, you can totally use that, but the instructions advise that you flip these sections forward, like so, and then plug these in here, like you did in robot mode. So again, things you can do if you want to do it. As always, as yours, display it however you wish, but this is the way the instructions wish you to do it. Again, you can do what you want and have the little lion battle mode going on here. Hey, things you can do, things you can do. So, there you go. So there you have Leo Prime, and yeah, pretty nicely done figure in my opinion. The robot mode looks good, the beast mode looks good. As always, there's going to be some robot mode bits kind of hanging out, peeking out in beast mode. It's kind of unavoidable. But for the most part, everything works pretty well. The transformation, you know, just getting those arms in place can be a little bit tedious. You know, there's a little bit of fiddle factor there, but everything still comes together pretty nicely. Once you get everything situated, everything's pretty solid. So yeah, all in all, a pretty good figure here. So there you go. Now, I picked this up from Robot Kingdom, but you can also get legacy figures from BigBadToyStore.com. As always, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager Class Leo Prime. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Oh, hello! Hey, you look familiar in a ruggedly handsome kind of way. Oh, and, you're a cat? No, man. Do I have to get a litter box for you? Well, that's just Prime. No, I'm just Prime. You don't get to say that. Now, I'll get Bumblebee to help you out with that litter box. Hey.